Haha, this room is clear.
Kind of.
Girl, that's not even my pirate ship. That's all my kids' crafts, so that they have to decide if they want to do them or if we want to donate them. And they're always like, that's too hard of a decision to make. And I'm like, it's just a thumbs up, thumbs down. It's gladiator style in this house, you know?
All of our parenting decisions should be made by Walking Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, today, Abby, 3 things. Gonna need you to beware.
Nah. Never.
Good.
I don't have my head on a swivel at all. Okay.
All right. Well, then.
I'm looking eyes ahead. I'm a predator.
I'm gonna need you to be warned.
Okay. I'll take that.
That's the anxiety talking.
Sure.
I'm gonna need you to be welcomed as well.
This is my house, so I actually welcome you. Okay.
So 2 out of 3.
It's not bad.
All right. Yeah. Not bad at all. To Choose Your Own Book Club. This is a podcast all about the Choose Your Own Adventure book.
Never heard of it.
Well, I was thinking of that like on the way here. It's like, this is a recap podcast, but it's just unique because half of these you can't read along with us usually.
Yeah. It's a recap, but it's also a pre-cap.
Exactly.
Because you're like, should I seek out this book?
Should I spend $20 to get this rare book?
Yeah. And maybe ChooseCo is like, should we republish this one? Should we try to get the rights to this?
Well, in this case. So anyway, my name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And we remembered to do it that time.
Yeah. We're going to write it actually on the wall in our blood as a pact. So we remember it every time.
And good for resale value.
Yeah. I think in Denise, if we resell it, the house will have the value go up with our blood on the walls.
But wait, they recorded that podcast here? Wow. It's like Abbey Road.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, I'll pay an extra 50 cents for this.
I mean, with inflation, though, you never know.
Maybe
that's actually
even
probably
$1.
So today we're doing number 59.
59, feeling fine.
Terror Island.
Yeah.
By Tony Koltz.
Yes.
And the last one we did by him was Vampire Express.
Sure was.
That's one of my favorite. I think it's one of your favorite episodes too, with Grant Howitt.
Yeah, that was a fun one. It was a good one. And I love a good vampire story. And who doesn't love trains? Old guys love trains. So hey, if you have a dad or uncle, unmarried uncle who's into trains, that's the episode to get them in.
Yes,
on for sure.
It's good weird though. Good weird energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Weird energy today because we're only recording 1 episode today.
Yeah,
usually we do 2.
So we got to come in hot.
Or it's just more like, let's just take all day. We don't have anywhere to be. Let's just do this all day.
Yeah, this is time for the 2-hour episode.
I think our longest is over an hour. Oh, the supercomputer with
when we have
with
guests,
Russell. Yeah, that one was like hour 15. Longer. So that was longer.
What do you guys think? Do you like our longer episodes or do you just want us to shut up? Get to the point. I don't like when you segue and talk about how Abby wants to be able to grow body hair. Just as a superpower.
Right.
I don't want you to talk about Shel Silverstein's houseboat. I don't.
Those are deep references.
Yeah, those are deep cuts. But we as librarians have a wealth of stupid knowledge.
But good weird knowledge.
Yeah, it's like idiot party tricks. We're good at stupid trivia.
Yeah, I went to brunch with Abby today. Not you, Abby.
Abby too.
Abby too. And I think for 15 minutes was just giving her Muppet trivia and Jim Henson bio information.
Yeah. That's just how librarian brains work.
Right, but that's also all I could contribute to the conversation.
Nice. Well, and it's also fun because it's like other librarians are like fascinated by that stuff. And they're like, yeah, no, please go on. And they're not like, oh my God, he's got it more. He's got more in the tank. He's not on empty yet. Oh my God. I have on my book truck at work, like we all get a little possessive of our book trucks, and then we decorate it with like, magnets and stickers that claim it as our own. And mine has also a like posable plush Kermit. Yes. Just clinging to the side of it. When I walk around in the library with it, kids are like, oh, it's Kermit. And I'm like, hi-ho.
Yeah, I told her your theory that your favorite Muppet is your personality. And I think that's true.
I agree. I think that's very, very true.
I think Abby, too, is a Kermit.
Yeah.
Because she's a good leader, but also frustrated that he has to deal with just everybody.
Yeah. Yes. Very much so.
I said you're Fozzie. I'm a Gonzo.
Yeah. If you ask a person who their favorite Muppet is and you don't vibe with that Muppet, I think that you're probably not going to vibe with that person,
Yeah.
Unless their favorite Muppet is just like just absolutely the opposite of them. Like they did an opposites attract kind of favorite Muppet.
Or like an aspirational Muppet.
Yeah.
Which, just be honest. Be honest with yourself.
Yeah. No, I know.
If you're a Scooter, it's okay to be a Scooter.
Right.
It's okay to be boring.
And I'm not that. I know I'm a Fozzie. I know in my heart that I'm a Fozzie. Everybody who heard that Fozzie is my favorite, they're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm a sad, funny boy. So. Yeah.
That's enough banter.
We've bantered enough.
Oh, I think so. Turn off the banter-ray. Are you banter-ray?
I was going to do my banter-ray. It's all right.
Oh.
And mine's cooler, so.
Well, it started off with...
Are you Jimmy Ray? Why? Why would you do that?
No, I was thinking meant Gamma Ray. I was thinking Gamma Ray by Beck. And then it went into...
It got worse. Progressively. Come on, man.
It always does. Regress. Let's do 6-second summary. I like the energy today because we're actually having fun. We don't have to
we got two
episodes. I'll be in my trailer halfway through. Bring my sparkling water.
And I'm not thinking like, oh my God, do I remember anything about this book? This is not interesting.
None of this is ever interesting.
No, but neither is this book. So.
Oh, jeez.
I was disappointed because I really loved Vampire Express. And
yeah, well, let's get into the 6-second summary.
Okay.
So for anyone that's new, which I doubt it, because I think we've plateaued at this point. But
unless you get that train loving uncle on board, all aboard, choo choo.
Well, now I have to keep it in. So you can describe this book in 6 seconds or less. You're going to choose how you want to do it. So option number 1, this is called Terror Island, obviously. So I want some sort of like 60-second commercial where you're like trying to like advertise the island. Like a vacation getaway.
JetBlue.
Exactly. Something like that. I'll try to put some like fun music underneath it.
Yeah, like some marimba. Okay.
Option number 2, we'll get into this character later, but there's like a proper English accent.
Yeah.
And we won't explain the character just yet. But there's a character with like a very like, I say.
Oh, hello, governor.
Yes, very like proper British accent.
Yeah.
At least in my head. So if you want to do it in that style.
I'm going to do the tourism video.
I figured that's why I didn't work too hard on the second option.
Yeah.
All right, so 60 seconds starts now.
Welcome to Bounty Island. We have everything. Sandy beaches, rocky cliffs that you can't land any boats on.
This is true.
And a stadium where we make people wrestle with giant Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Owned by the Masters of Omicron, you and your friends can land here and try to overthrow these evil people who own and want to take over the world. They have technology and will try to kill everyone.
20 seconds.
They also have a headquarters here and mind control devices that they might put on you if they capture you. You and several spies will try to overthrow the masters of Omicron or run into indigenous people.
Done.
On Bounty Island.
Well, that was good.
Thank you.
This is the eye contact with the weird smile the whole time. A little awkward. Whatever. We got there.
We're friends and I'm going to look at you. Oh, it's funny because I'm trying to make Peter laugh the whole time. And he's so focused on watching the time.
It has to be accurate. It has to be 6 seconds.
That he's like trying not to break eye contact, but trying to look at his clock.
So I've said this in the past. My favorite part of every Choose Your Own Adventure book is always the beginning.
KGB?
No, it's always the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I always just love the rationale for why you are there, a kid, usually. Why a kid is there on this adventure. It's usually bad.
Oh, absolutely.
Every once in a while, they kind of either wave it off or they have like a good explanation. This is probably the worst explanation ever to why you were on this adventure.
Yeah. Like a lot of times it's like, hey, you're doing whatever. And for whatever reason, a ship lands and they ask you to go off on this plane with them or something.
And usually your parents don't care at all.
And you either don't ask your parents and they don't care, or you ask your parents and they say sure. And then, I mean, that's weird enough. But this one has like the flimsiest,
Yes,
like adventure premise that I've heard in a long time. It's
agreed.
rough.
I love it.
Yeah.
You are sailing through the Blight Islands on a 40-foot ketch.
Yeah.
Sailboat, I guess.
Ketch is a sailboat. Sailboat. Stupid head. It's from Mallrats. It's a schooner. But it's,
Okay. I haven't seen them since
I said it
high
wrong
school.
because I'm stupid.
Well, then why? Whatever. So you're on the boat Starbuck with Bill Sutherland,
Yeah.
your father's close friend.
And
So again, it's not your dad.
no.
It's not your uncle. It's your dad's friend. And no one else. It's just you and him on a boat.
And once you figure out why you're on this boat going to this island, it makes it even weirder and dumber.
Yes. Because there's no reason for you to be on this boat. There's even no reason for Bill to be on this boat. So this is a chain of islands that sprawl across the corner of the Pacific just north of New Guinea and just south of the equator. Few people live on them, and those that do keep to themselves, in fact. Bill has warned that the natives can be downright unfriendly. He claims that some of the islanders have been known to roast villagers for dinner. Uh-oh.
Like in those old black and white films.
Right. I don't even know why to put this in the book because it doesn't really come. It comes up one other time, but not really.
No.
So this didn't need to be in.
Smacks of. What is that?
I'm getting hints of racism.
Like a little bit of a racism and. Yeah, it's just. Oh no, it's really racist.
Yes.
Okay. Not a little bit.
You don't quite believe him though, which is good. Good for you.
Yeah.
So far, it's been a long, easy cruise with plenty of time to swim, scuba dive, fish, and explore the lush islands with
This
your dad's friend.
No sense.
Yes, I agree. Because it's a vacation, except it's not. It's a work vacation, maybe?
It's maybe a work vacation with a spy that's your dad's friend, and your dad is also a spy. And he knowingly sent you with his spy friend on his spy mission.
Yes, instead of you.
Why?
So the Starbuck carries an unusual load of electronic gear. Bill has explained that it is needed for safety. Okay. Again, you don't really believe him. So good on you. Both your father and Bill work for a government agency they refuse to name.
The first rule of our government agency is we don't talk about our government agency.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Second rule, we don't talk about the government agency. Mm-hmm. Third rule is be welcomed. Also, it's the Choose Your Own Adventure agency.
So you suspected something with the CIA. Mm-hmm. That's why all this equipment is there.
That's why all the equipment says CIA right on the side of it.
So for the last 2 days, the Starbuck has been sailing off the coast of Bounty, the largest of these islands. And it hasn't been much fun. Because before it was all swimming and fishing, and now you're just kind of spying on this island for 2 days.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
And you're on a big boat and just going around and around this island like nobody can see you on a boat. It's not a submarine.
Right.
It's a boat above the water. Duh. And then Bill's like, oh, you can't come down below the decks. It's just me down here. You have to stay up on top where anyone could shoot you.
Right.
Okay. It's me and my son. This is definitely my son. Like, wouldn't it just be your dad then? Why would it be Bill? It doesn't make sense.
It should be your dad.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot less weird.
It really does.
Or even, I would go for an uncle. Even an uncle would be fine.
Yeah. I don't get why it's not your dad. Why wouldn't it be your dad? Why would it be Bill Sutherland? Is he from like a different book? Should we know him from another book?
I doubt it.
Was he in the Vampire Express book? Hey guys, was he in the Vampire Express book?
Yell into your phone as loud as you can. We'll hear it.
Type into your keyboard to us on the internet.
He's down below deck all the time.
Yeah.
And you're up top for 2 days and you're bored.
He's neglecting you completely. Terrible dad's best friend.
So you're watching the island and there's smoke spewing from this large volcano.
Yeah.
On the island.
Right on.
Which, right off the bat, maybe don't go there.
Yeah. I mean, what's that called when there's like the gun over the fireplace? Chekhov's.
Mounted? Oh, Chekhov's gun.
Yeah, this is Chekhov's volcano. Okay.
All of a sudden, bang, your boat hits a mine.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, it's an Omicron mine. And so,
you're like, a hum of what now?
Exactly. So you would think like, oh, it's a special kind of mine. But it's not. It's Omicron, we're going to find out, is the name of the super secret enemy organization. Kind of like a Spectre in Bond. This really reeks of Bond, obviously.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you like. You love the spy ones.
I do. Boat crashes.
Yes.
Kapowie. It not just hits the mine, hits some coral.
Yes.
Jungu, you guys are tossed out.
Right. And Bill is unconscious.
Yeah.
And so
in the water. Unconscious.
Yes, this gets to your first choice then.
You're kind of away from him. You were tossed and he was tossed. You're like alert, but he is not, but you're both in the water.
Right.
So you get to him, realize he's unconscious, and then you have to choose whether to haul him
to the shore
or
back to the boat.
They're about equidistant.
But obviously Bill can't do much.
No, he is not pulling his own weight.
And that's true for this whole book.
Yeah.
Is that Bill is always going to be a little bit of a burden.
Yeah. He is a thorn in your side. And, maybe they didn't want to do that to your dad. They didn't want your dad to look like a terrible father. So they're like, you know what? We're going to make it be some guy named Bill.
Then make it an uncle instead.
No, we don't want your uncle to look like a bad alternative father figure. So we're going to make it just some guy. Just some guy.
I will be your father figure. Put your tiny hand in mine.
No, but I love George Michael. And I do think that everyone did him very dirty.
I don't really feel one way or the other about him.
I have very strong feelings about it. And I will talk about it ad nauseum. So
well, you're a librarian, so.
Yeah, exactly. We will not do that. Well, I will not get into that right now.
So what'd you end up doing, Abby?
I don't want to be in the ocean.
Sure.
So this started out wrong for me immediately. I'm going to go back to the boat because there's probably emergency supplies on there.
Oh, uh-huh.
So
I went to shore.
Oh, okay. We had 2 paths and we diverged immediately.
Right away. Who wants to go first?
Well, both end up in very lengthy options. Yes. So, I mean, this could take us forever. So,
Is yours long?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as so.
Mine was short, but then we can get into
the lengthier parts of yours. Yeah, because there are long, long parts from the shore.
Mm-hmm. So how about if you want to go first?
Okay. You swim back to the boat, hauling Bill the whole way. I mean, you are much smaller than this guy, and you're hauling his big old back to the boat. You're going to have to bleep me so much. I was so frustrated during this book. So I drag Bill up to the boat. I drag him onto the deck, and I'm like looking around. I've got to find like an inflatable, like emergency boat.
I think he tells you there's one.
No.
Oh, okay. He does later, doesn't he?
He does later. Okay. So like I get up on there and I'm looking around, I'm not finding anything. So eventually I fall asleep.
Because you're tuckered out.
Yeah. And
I had a big day.
There's a storm that's like starts and it's raging around us and stuff. And then I wake up, the storm's passed. Bill's still knocked out. It's dumb. I hate this. And then I hear Bill like, well, I'm fine. I'm awake now, whatever. So I go over and I'm like, hey, how are you? And he's like, I'm fine. I'm actually not fine, but I'll be okay. Like,
maybe he's probably from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
You're like, what do we do? Do we radio for help? And he's like, no, the Omicron masters would hear it. Mm-hmm. Like, we're too close. They would hear any of our requests for help and they would send people immediately.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be saying masters a lot.
Yes. Don't love that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just what they call themselves.
Yeah.
You're like, what's Omicron? He's like, it's this big corporation. They are into really high tech stuff like space exploration, electronics, computers, bioengineering. Does this sound familiar to anybody in current times? Does this sound evil and capitalist and evil to anybody who's listening right now?
Well, if I could go into my path really quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet up with this guy.
The KGB guy?
Yes.
Yep.
And so you ask, what is Omicron? And he says, capitalist corruption, filthy evil, like all capitalist corporations.
I love that.
But worse.
Part, yeah.
And then Bill says, well, that's partially true, but Omicron's a big company that's into computers, space exploration, electronics, all very high tech. But it's not like all those other big corporations we know. So
yeah,
even though, big corporations aren't this evil. I was like, okay, dude.
Okay, buddy. So he's telling you, they're this like high tech corporation that, is dabbling now in mind control. Eventually you find out. So take this inflatable boat, find a safe place on the shore, and then, take me to it and then come back here for supplies. Mm-hmm. So you and Bill go towards the shore. You find this little cave. You put him in there and he gives you this little map. And on the top, it says Bounty Island, Danger Grade Z,
yes.
Which I think is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. You look at the map, and I wrote this part down because I thought that was so weird. You and Bill give each other a hug for courage, and then you climb up the chimney being like a rock face.
Yeah.
But I was like, gotta hug him for courage.
Yeah, I need a hug from my dad's friend.
Because there are members, this might be just me and me a problem, but there are members of my immediate family that I haven't hugged.
Why?
Let alone like my dad's weird friend.
Oh, I would never hug my dad's weird friends. Disgustamundo. That's like the most 90s thing I've ever said. Disgustamundo.
Ew, grody.
No.
You were saying?
Sick me out. Okay, so anyway.
Gag you with a spoon.
Gag me with a spoon. Anyway, I take the little inflatable raft back to the Starbuck, and I'm starting to load it up with supplies when all of a sudden I hear a voice shouting, "You get out here. I want to see your hands."
Yes.
And it's one of these Omicron soldiers, like foot soldiers.
Right. And she has a little star on her her mind control helmet, meaning she's a captain, but also reminding me of the Sneetches.
Yes. She has a star on ours or whatever. So they all have like sub-automatic machine guns. I have to decide if I'm going to go up on the deck or if I'm going to dive out through this hole and try to swim away.
If you swim away, they grenade you to death.
They grenade you to death in the water, which is pretty funny. So
the picture's really cool. The pictures are very horrific.
Oh, yeah. They're great. Mm-hmm. I did not do that. I was like, okay, I'll just go up on deck. I'll get captured, whatever. They bring me up to this big mansion. I'm in this cell, and then another person goes into the cell, and you're like, oh, is it Bill? No, it's not Bill. It's some lady. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then a guard comes in, brings you some oatmeal, and you have to try to decide if you're going to overpower the guard or wait. And I'm like, well,
I never did that.
I'm not going to overpower the guard. I don't know my way out of here. That's
Exactly.
stupid.
Also, I'm a kid.
And I'm a kid. If you try to get past the guard, an alarm is tripped and they gas you to death. In the hallway.
Yes. Mhm.
So
I did see that part.
you wait. The prisoner in the cell next to you starts to communicate with you. She tells you,
Ling.
Yeah, her name is Qi Ling. She is an intelligence officer of the People's Republic of China, and she's been sent to investigate Omicron.
But she's also a kid or no?
No, she's just short.
Okay. From the pictures, it was kind of hard to tell.
Nope, she's an adult. She's just short.
Okay.
But she recognizes Bill's name, and she knows that Bill's like one of the top spies in the world, which is why you've been sent with him, because you, unbeknownst to yourself, no, I made that last part up. You've been sent with him for no good reason. Right. She's like, we have to try to escape tonight. The masters of Omicron have plans more evil than anything the world has ever seen, and we have to stop them. You are like waiting.
I think you fall asleep again.
Fall asleep for a little bit, and then you hear this hissing sound, and you look up, and the hinges on the door are glowing red. And she's like, hey, get ready, catch the door when it falls. And I'm like, how am I going to catch this door? It's metal. I'm a child. We fully lower the door to the floor. Somehow I caught it.
Get that door to the floor.
Yes. She has this map. She's like, there's two kind of ways out of here.
Yes.
We can go through the ventilation pipes or we can go through this underground factory because apparently they make stuff here.
Right.
I don't know what. Mattresses? I don't know.
Did you do the ventilation?
I did not.
Okay, because can we talk about the ventilation?
Sure. I never went down that path.
Oh, because it's really fun.
No, I did go down that path. It's really funny.
Because, so you're crawling in the ventilation.
You hear scritchy, scritchy.
All of a sudden, you see a whole bunch of rats, but they have little mind control helmets on them.
Teeny tiny mini mind control helmets.
And then you're like, aw. And then
they kill you. But it was very fascinating. And the picture is hilarious.
Right.
So yeah, that path ends fast.
Why the Omicron, they have mind control technology. So it's not just people. We're going to find out
plants, animals, electronics, everything.
And so, they can mind control plants.
Yeah.
And saber-tooth tigers, but also rats as well. So why? Pick a thing and just go with it.
Yeah. Pick your thing that you like the train uncle. You know? He really likes trains, you know. Just pick your thing. Pick your thing, which might be rats, and just go with it. See, I feel like what they did is they have a lot of scientists, probably. Like they found all of the evil scientists, and they were like, just pick your thing to all of them. And one guy's like, I really love plants. And the other guy's like, I like rats a lot. And they let them, they're like, okay, go for it.
But you didn't do the shafts.
No.
You did.
I tried the factory. So we go down to there's like a capsule train thing.
Yeah.
There's only 2 buttons to run it. You can push the one button that says factory, or you can push the one button that says laboratory. And you're like, maybe if we go to the laboratory, we can figure some stuff out.
But you would think there'd be a third button for where you are right now. Because what happens when you finally get there, how does it reset?
I don't know. Maybe you push that button twice. I do not know.
Or maybe a speed, like how fast it goes.
God, I don't know. I pushed the green button and we went to the laboratory. You find all of these departments: plants, animals, humans, electronics, and machines. What should we do first? Right? It's kind of fun, like going to the grocery store. Which section you want to go to first? You don't want to go to the cold section.
Well,
the cold stuff last.
But you don't get a choice, right? Because you immediately go to plants, right?
You go to plants right away.
And like the plants are all alive and they're trying to wrap you up. Yeah. And you get out of it without...
Plants stand up on legs.
Yes.
And try to start marching towards you.
But then you get out of it and there's no decisions. It's just...
No, then you have to decide if you're going to go to the electronics lab.
Right.
Or try to sabotage the power station.
You must have done power station.
I did sabotage the power station.
Yes, because if you do electronics, you just find like jetpacks.
If you go to the electronics lab, it's cool because you find these anti-gravity things, but then you just leave.
Right.
And like Omicron's not stopped at all. So it's kind of butts. So if you go to sabotage the power station, you are going, and the whole time you're leaving to like head there, Ling is telling you, there's just like one way to get out. It's my hang glider. And there's only like one problem, is that like the way that they built this power station, it's in the volcano. If we explode it, it might explode the whole island. Probably. And so you then have to decide.
Are you going to leave?
You're going to leave and try to help Bill off the island, or if you're going to just like go with Ling and destroy the power station.
I'm sure you didn't leave.
I mean, as much as I care about Bill as my dad's best friend and person who I just
went on a vacation with for no reason.
Yeah. I was like, I don't like having other people do my job for me. I'm not going to delegate this to Ling. I want to make sure it gets done right. Because what if you send her to do it and she doesn't actually do it?
Right.
I will go with Ling. We will blow this mother.
Really quick though, if you do end up leaving, you get Bill back on the boat, or a different boat.
Yep.
And the volcano does explode, and you're not really paying attention.
No.
And a big wave comes and destroys your boat, and you die.
Well, the volcano explodes, and then the whole island starts sinking, which makes the entire ocean start to rise up. Like that creates tidal waves.
But it didn't, in the picture, it didn't look like that though. It looked like,
I mean, that's just science though.
Right, I understand. But in the picture, it looked like, oh, by the way, this completely other wave came by. It
did look like it was a completely random wave. So you go with Ling to the power plant to put it out of commission. You're like, I think that's the best thing. You get it done with no problems. And then all of a sudden you hear a little rumbly tumbly from under the mountain, which is a volcano. And they didn't build the power station good. And it's going to explode the whole island. You have to just decide, as this thing is actively exploding around you and like spitting lava rocks into the air, if you're going to try to escape in the glider or decide to run and try to save Bill. That's the wrong decision. You'll get hit by a boulder and die immediately. But yeah, we went to the glider. It was harrowing for a while. We're up in the air. We get hit by some hot air blasts that shoot us like thousands of miles up into the air.
Like a video game?
Yeah. We're like barely able to breathe. And then Ling gets control back over it. Eventually we get to land. We're safe, but Omicron's destroyed forever. So go me.
And you loved it.
Yeah, it was fine. That was actually the preferable of the paths.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Let's get to mine. 'Cause I'm a shore boy.
Yeah.
So I go on shore. I don't have to do anything. Like I swim onto shore, and a wave just basically does the work for me and gets Bill onto the shore.
Yeah. It was a little mermaid situation.
So you're on the shore with Bill. I think you pull him into
a warm embrace.
You pull him into a cave of some sort.
The same cave.
A KGB guy comes by.
Yeah, and he has a long, weird name.
Vitkroff?
Arkady Semyonovich Viktorov, full KGB colonel. Greetings, Comrade Bill Sutherland, and welcome.
Right. So Bill is kind of like a James Bond spy where like everybody knows him and he's the best, but he's just your dad's friend. Yeah. I was just going to say he's just luggage. In this one, you just have to carry him around. Just
your dad's close friend.
So Viktorov has a plan. He's just there independently. Like you weren't going to meet up with him. He's just there.
All these spies came to this island.
Right. 3
spies were sent to an island. 1 will survive. This is Terror Island.
So he has a plan. He's like, hey, I'm going to go. So we have to take down Marcus. Marcus is the leader of Omicron.
Yeah. Which is such a spooky name.
Marcus.
Sounds like he's like the quarterback.
I have a spy in his organization. I'm going to go meet up with him and see the best way to get rid of him.
I, Viktorov KGB Colonel, am scared too.
And so that's his plan. Do you want to go with him or do you want to hang out with Bill?
Yeah.
I think hanging out with Bill is the better option.
Yeah, you die if you go with Viktorov.
Well, guess what I did?
Oh, no, Peter.
I go off with Viktorov.
Why would you go with KGB?
Because I don't want to hang out with Bill.
Well, why would you want to hang out with KGB?
I go off with him, and we meet up with his contact.
Yeah.
Whose name is...
Carlos or something?
Yeah, Carlos. And so Carlos's plan...
And he, it says, has a thin mustache. And you know what? Never trust a thin mustache. If it's not a big old stash, I am saying no.
If it's a big old stash, though, you're saying, oh.
Yeah. If it's a nice big mustache, I'm like, okay.
And so Carlos says, hey, here's my plan. Marcus's mother is on this island. His plan is we should kidnap the mom.
Yep. Me and the KGB guy are going to kidnap somebody's mom.
And then Marcus will just do whatever we want. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go off with this KGB agent? Or the other option is say, I think I'm just going to hang out with Carlos. I'm going to hang out with a third stranger that I don't know. I know this person even less than these other two.
Okay. All right, I'll just go with you, Carlos. He's like, I have food. And you're like, okay. I'm a teenage boy. Okay.
Yeah, he even says like, yeah, we'll go up to the kitchen and you can hang out with me. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just here for the ride. I'm on vacation.
So
it's just so stupid.
So stupid. I can't. Why would you choose that? It is so dumb.
Mm-hmm. Well, guess what I did, Abby?
Oh my God.
I'm like, hey, I want a little snacks. So
No.
Carlos, I'll just hang out with you.
Peter! Welcome to Peter Makes the Worst Choices. I'm your host, Abby.
Well, it turns out of the two options, that's the best one.
That's actually the better option, yes.
Because if you go off with to kidnap some grandma, because it was more like that. It was more like, well, I want to kidnap this random person.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go bad. It was more. I just didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
If you go along with this kidnapping plan, you just end up in a room and it's just Marcus there. He's like, hey, this is all a plot. Carlos wasn't a double agent. He's always been on my side.
Yeah.
And then so you are thrown into water with some sea snakes.
Yeah. The floor drops out beneath
yes.
you and the KGB agent. And it's more sea snake than water.
You drown in snakes.
You drown in snakes.
The picture's really cool.
It is really cool.
What happens though instead is I hang out with Carlos in the kitchen.
Of course you do. God.
I'm a hungry boy.
I love this option. It's so stupid.
And then so Carlos is like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I'm still with Marcus.
I'm still a bad guy. You can tell by my mustache, you idiot."
And so what happens is you and this KGB agent are thrown into a coliseum, and you even have like a
gladiatorial toga kind of things on
with swords.
Yep.
And you have to fight.
Yeah.
A T-Rex.
A T-Rex. And the guard is like, hey, man, I'm real sorry about this. Aim for the throat. It's its only weakness.
And there aren't even any choices here. No. You're fighting a T-Rex and the KGB agent ducks.
Yeah, you chuck your sword like a dart. You just and it lodges in the back of the T-Rex's throat.
Yeah, and you kill the T-Rex.
Yeah.
And then there's the crowd cheers. Yeah,
they spare your life, which is cool, but they wipe your memory like Men in Black style.
So yeah, you wake up back home and you say, oh, I had a great vacation. It's that you can't remember Bill.
No, and you have like dreams about fighting dinosaurs.
But you have no memory of Bill Sutherland, which is funny because wouldn't your dad be like, what happened to Bill?
Yeah.
Where were you for a week?
Right.
And what happened to Bill?
You're like, oh.
Who?
I mean, and even beforehand, you probably would have been like, who? Because how many of your parents' friends have you ever gone on vacation with?
Yes. So that branch is really short. Yeah. There's a longer branch, which I think we'll touch on really quick because we're going a little long.
Yeah.
where if you stay with Bill on the shore, you wander off and you get stuck in a trap.
Yeah.
And it springs up. And that's where you meet
Floyd.
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 Because, it's double F.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Floyd.
Yes.
Is that common?
I don't know.
Is that a common?
I didn't look it up.
That was a British last name thing, like Jasper Ford, But it's a last name thing, not a first name thing, right?
Right. He is a native on the island, but he has a high British accent because he was taught by missionaries and they gave him all this Western technology like tapes and stuff like that.
Yeah. You like follow him back to his like tree house.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Swiss Family Robinson meets Tarzan.
You're looking at his stuff and he's like, oh, who would you want to listen to? George Strait?
No, it's like Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers?
Or somebody else. It's really weird.
I can't remember who it all was. Kenny Rogers? Waylon Jennings?
Yes. Floyd has a plan, and he wants to kind of overthrow the Omicron because he knows that, they took the land from the native people.
Right.
And he even killed the native people, and so he's angry about that, obviously.
Yes. And anytime he captures one of the helmeted people that they've like used their technology to enslave, he knows how to basically reverse like mind control stuff to like make them not mind controlled anymore.
Right. So your choice from there is, do you want to help Floyd or do you want to go on a boat back right away?
Yes.
And the option to go back right away is kind of funny because Floyd is like, you know what? I'll take a boat with you. I'll stop what I'm doing. This revolution plan is going to happen tonight. I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll take a boat and I'll make sure that you and Bill get out of here safely.
Yeah, this is not important. The life and livelihood of my friends and family is not important. I'll come with you and this random guy who you barely know. And I don't know at all. I don't know either of you.
The plan is he's going to overthrow the island, the Omicron people. And so I thought this part was really funny. So he's telling you his plan. Part of the plan is, hey, I'm going to let loose the saber-toothed tigers.
Yep.
From this cage. I'm going to deprogram him, get him out of this cage. While that's happening, there's a certain part of these quarters where all these enslaved people are. One of the houses is fully deprogrammed. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go knock on their door, but they trust me. So what do you want to do? Do you want to wrangle these tigers even though you have no experience with that? Or do you want to go get the revolutionaries even though they don't trust you? And so I wrote down, literally good at nothing.
Yeah, thank goodness your dad sent you for this not mission / vacation.
So things happen. You get into the mansion. You were asking about the vampire part.
Yes.
Because you're just randomly looking through.
Yes.
And so when you get into the mansion, what do you want to do? Do you want to go try and find Marcus right away? Or do you want to go down into this vault and look for the Omicron secrets? And so when I first did this path, I was like, oh, I want to look at the secrets.
Yeah.
And so you go down with Jonathan. Jonathan is like the lead revolutionary guy. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go right or do you want to go left? It's this completely random choice.
Sure.
If you go left, you get frozen alive in liquid helium.
Okay.
It was very weird.
That's weird.
But if you go right, there's all these holograms. So it's like a defense mechanism for this big computer system. And there's like werewolves and there's a vampire and it tries to scare you away.
Count Zoltan. And I was so excited when I saw this picture of the vampire because I was like, yes, Tony cannot write a book without a vampire in it.
Was Zoltan the vampire from the last one or no?
I don't think so. But I love a vampire. He's not sparkly. But
then you're scared for a little bit, but then you realize that, oh, this is all just holograms. This isn't real. The computer's like, oh, well done. You solved my puzzle. And then so it instantly like shuts down. You get all the secrets and you get out. Very anticlimactic.
Okay, boring.
I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
What'd you think of this one?
I think it was not a hit for me.
Oh, sure. You don't like spy ones.
No, I really don't like spy ones. in general, unless it's really well done. Like I loved Sabotage, you know. I think there are some really good spy opportunities in the world, right? But this was not it. I did not like the indigenous uprising plot thing. I thought that was poorly executed. I thought the weird bill thing was weird.
Yeah.
I thought just so much about this was so weird.
But not good weird.
Yeah, it was weird, strange. Weird, strange. And I did not want to keep, you know, when you get to the end of one branch.
And you want to keep going?
And you want to keep going because you want to see. When I finished my branch, I was like, oh, thank God none of the weird indigenous plot stuff came up.
Oh, sure.
And I was like, no, I'm going to have to read it so that I have stuff to talk about when we get to it.
Right.
And I was just like cringing when I got to that part. I did not like it. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff in it that I was really like not excited to read. And I was happy when it was
done.
I
agree with you. I think this one is towards the bottom. I mean, not the far bottom, but I think it's towards the bottom.
Yeah.
I liked the beginning because I was like the beginning makes no sense.
The premise was so flimsy. It was a flop, not a bop.
Exactly.
It was not a hit. It was a.
I think the one saving grace is the deaths are very fun.
Yeah.
I like when the books are kind of broken and like, oh, you couldn't make this today. You know? That kind of makes some artifacts and just kind of rarities, oddities.
Yeah.
And so there's very grisly deaths, which I think is just so interesting. Because this is for a kid audience, obviously.
Right.
So there's a lot of drowning. There's a lot of just very grisly things that are not necessarily described, but the pictures describe it all for you.
Yeah.
Summer records.
Summertime.
We need to get back to our winter records where it's just, we're sad. And it's like, all right, 40 minutes and done.
We need to read books that we don't hate and don't like. You know, we don't love them and we don't hate them.
Right.
We just have to be in the middle because then we don't have as much to say about them. I like this one was fine.
Well, this one had very distinct plot points, though, too. A lot of sometimes books
really
right, but a lot of times, sometimes the books just blur together, and it's like, well, what do you even talk about? So this one was easy to talk about, at least.
We talk about what's going on in our lives. Talk about hyperfixations,
Never.
Muppets.
Never.
We go off on a tangent.
Abby, we're done.
Yep. Okay.
So thanks for choosing us today, everybody. Make sure that you like and subscribe on the podcatcher of your choice so you can stay on top of recent episodes.
Yeah.
If your platform allows, if you can rate 5 stars, like there's your podcasts, there's your Apple Podcasts, there's your Spotify. If you can leave us a rating, that helps us out.
Yeah. Or like you could get a tattoo of on your arm.
This is a good idea.
Of the logo of our podcast with 5 stars under it. And then you're a walking rating of our podcast.
You can you gave me a look of like, I just came up with the smartest idea ever, Peter, and I need you to acknowledge it.
I just cooked right there, guys.
We're also on YouTube if you want to subscribe there. We're on Redbubble if you want a shirt or a sticker. We're on Instagram so you can see some of the pictures of the book because this one's out of print. And the pictures for this one are just very fun.
Yeah, they are by Ron Wing.
And so I think that will cover it. Our next book will be Vanished, number 60. Yeah,
I can't believe we're at 60.
I realize in 1 or 2 books we'll be a third of the way through. Right?
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
I think this was our 100th episode too.
What? Really?
It's either our 99th or our 100th.
Okay.
But I mean, we had some 1-minute episodes of like, hey, make sure that you listen to this or make sure that you. So it's not, our numbering is off.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, because we've done special things and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I approve.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool.
Until then, we need to do 2 books back to back more often because we're talking for way too long. I don't want to talk to you for this long.
No, this is fine. I think it's okay.
My name's Peter. I'm tired of talking to Abby.
My name's Abby, and I'm basically just talking to myself.
Kind of. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Hoo. Hoo.
Sorry, I'm still over a cough.
That's okay. Everybody's got a cold right now.
Everybody's getting over a cold.
There's a world where kids aren't germ factories. And isn't this one? It might be from the last book in the antimatter formula. It probably was in that one where we went to that world with all the spiders. There's no colds in the spider world with the Uglmaglurk. Whatever his name was. I love that song. Okay, keep going. We're just like, I don't have anything to do today.
Whatever.
Okay.